Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Nate walks into the jazz lounge, kisses Audra, and tells her he missed her. She notes he never told her what his trip was all about. Nate learns that she's going to have a lot of free time because Victor fired me. Talk turns to Victor cutting Lily out of some deal, and Nate asks if Kyle played a part in Audra's firing. She says, of course he did. She didn't want to dump this on him, but Nate says that's what he's there for. Audra enjoys being with him, she respects him, and finds him incredibly attractive. But if she brought him this bad news and he tried to fix things, then what they have would most definitely be over. In the club dining room, Nikki tells Victor she doesn't have much of an appetite. I need to tell you something and you're not going to like it. She tells him Lily came to her after he stonewalled her, and she told her the truth. She has too much respect for her to lie to her face. Victor isn't surprised or alarmed. At society, Lily joins Devin, who gathers she spoke to Victor. Lily says he shot her down, so she went to Nikki, who admitted everything. Devin promises not to say, I told you so. She feels like she wants to rip someone's head off. She bemoans the work and effort she put into Chancellor to turn it around. At least Billy had the decency to look her in the eye and tell her she was out. She feels she's been naive. She should have got something in writing, but she trusted Victor because he kept bringing up their dad. Devin learns Nikki had the audacity to offer her a job, but she walked out. Devin can't believe Victor tried to use him to pull this off. It's something he'll have to answer for. I'm sorry, I can see how much it's hurting you. Lily and Devin discuss Billy and Victor. She feels neither of them deserve Chancellor. Devin asks her to come back to Winters so they can take their family company to new heights. At Crimson Lights, Jack and Diane are both on the phone trying to get the release date moved up for the stolen product. Jack tells someone that the legal team is trying to come up with a cease and desist order for Glissade. They hang up, and Diane complains that they're lying to protect Kyle. Jack says, he's our son. Diane asks, is this really where we are now, Jack? She notes he pulled back when she touched his hand. Jack rants about the employees at Jebot putting the pieces together and realizing their son is responsible. Diane decides she won't stay and let him blame her for anything else. She steps onto the patio and calls someone to meet. In the park, Sally runs into Billy. They're both working remotely. Suddenly, Chelsea and Adam appear, laughing together. They stop in their tracks when they spot their exes. Chelsea explains that they just came from a family session with Connor, and it went well. That's why they're in such a good mood. They go on about the buttons on their son's shirt, and Sally and Billy remain silent. Chelsea asks what they're doing out there. Sally says they ran into each other. She was looking at the fall palette for inspiration. Chelsea compliments her preliminary designs. Adam and Chelsea say they should get going and walk off. At the club, Michael asks Diane why she sounded so upset on the phone. Diane wanted to thank him for being so kind the other night and assures him she and Jack are fine. They're just dealing with a stressful situation at Jebot. Michael senses this is spin. Diane spots Victor and Nikki and asks Michael if he can blame her, considering who he works for. At Victor's table, Nikki complains to him about not telling her Victoria made Billy an offer for Chancellor and telling her he knew she'd talked to Lily. Victor learns Nikki offered Lily a job, and the look on her face was a hard no. Nikki guesses he knows exactly how this is going to play out, and she wants to know what's next. Victor knows what Lily will do next, and declares it will mean the beginning of the end of Billy's time at Chancellor. Michael and Diane take a table, and he tells her he doesn't blame her for not wanting to show weakness around Victor, but she and Jack haven't been discreet. Diane complains even when they manage to be normal, every mention of Kyle ruins it. She's tired of being cast as the villain. Michael learns Kyle stole their latest innovation for Glissade. Michael's taken aback. Diane thinks Jack blames her for firing him and regrets marrying her. She announces he's running to the ladies' room and trots off. Victor approaches Michael. At Society, Lily appreciates Devon's faith in her, but she won't walk away from Chancellor without a fight. Devon warns her not to get in the middle of the war between Victor and Billy. Lily says it's not just their war, she will not be shoved aside.